Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm going to be bringing you the Air Jordan 3 Cool Gray 2007 versus the Air Jordan 3 Cool Gray 2021 comparison video. So before we jump into it, guys, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and definitely let me know if you're a fan of the 2007 version, if you've had them, if you're going for the 2021, or if you don't like this colorway at all. So to jump right into it here, guys, one of the first things that I want to point out here is the color of the shoe. Now it says it is light graphite, not necessarily cool gray, but it definitely looks like the 2007 version is a little lighter than the 2021. Not by a lot. If you've seen some of the pics, I know the 2021 came off as a lot darker than what it actually is. So they're a lot lighter than that in person, but still a side-by-side comparison to 2007 definitely shows that it's a little bit darker. Next thing I want to jump into is the style of the elephant print. As you can see, the style is definitely a little bit different. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it does seem like the 2007 version, it's lighter, of course, but it seems like maybe it's a little bit more spaced out, or it's actually a little, the cracks just seem, they're thinner, possibly. You guys tell me what you think about that. Yeah, they look thinner on the 2007 version than the 2021 version. Outside of that, when we look at the actual, the toe box here, again, 2021, 2007, you can see that 2021 is a little bit thinner, especially when you start getting across the edge of it right here versus being a little bit higher on the 2007 version. So a little bit different there in the size of that. And that's because of obviously them trying to go to the OG form of the Air Jordan 3 as far as its style back in '88. So that can represent that. Also, the toe box, if you notice, is a little bit flatter on the 2021 version as well. So when you look at the stitching on the toe box, you can tell that the toe box is a little bit flatter, which is pretty cool. As we jump up here into the tongue area, we get the red Jumpman. On my 2007 version, you can kind of see this little stitching. It kind of stops right there on the Jordan. No big deal, whatever. It does seem like they cleaned that up a lot on this pair, so you get more of a clean Jordan stitch on that tongue, which is pretty dope. When you're looking at the tongues, obviously you get the more true to OG form tongue with this, where you don't really see what's going on in the back of it. You get the cushion, but you can tell that it's just hidden back here behind the tongue, versus on the 2007 version where you can actually see the cushion coming out the front there. Next, let's jump into the perforated holes that we have going throughout the shoe. And what I mean by that, when you look here in the front, so on the tongue, you can see the holes a lot more on the 2021 versus it's pretty hard to see the holes on the 2007 version. There you go. On the side, we get that as well by the shoestring holes. The holes are a lot more noticeable versus the 2007 are not as noticeable. That also follows the same pattern as we look around at the back. The 2021 version, a lot more than you can notice on the 2007. There you go. Now the back seems a little bit more similar. I will say one thing here is that in the 2021 version, we actually get the tag on the tongue versus the 2007 version, we get the tag on the inside there. Also, kind of looks like my Jumpman broke his leg now. Even only wearing them once, and time will age the shoe. So next, these again, like I said, I've only worn these maybe once, but you can see the paint is definitely cracking on the shoe. So it's kind of happening throughout the shoe, and that's on both shoes. I only have one right here right now. So it's kind of looking like that the paint is going to be a little bit better on the 2021 version, so I kind of like it. I'm hoping that this is something that will hold and it won't start cracking after a few wears. One thing I don't like is mine came with this little scratch right there that I don't like, but oh well. Yeah, and then another thing I will say is even after wearing these once, you can barely see a crease in this shoe. Versus these look like they came with a pre-made crease already. Now this is kind of similar to what's been happening to a few releases with Jordan brand, where they've been coming with what looks like someone has tried the shoe on. So I'm not totally sure what's up with that, but yeah, it's just kind of what it is. So these, I've seen some where they had a lot of creases across the ankle area. I didn't really get much of that, but I did get that crease right there. But overall, what I will say is I do like the newer version better than the older. I like the gray on this one. I like the light, the super light gray that's on this pair. But overall, when you're talking about the shape of the shoe, looks like better materials on the shoe, the elephant print, everything like that. I like the newer version based on all of those facts. It's a better shoe to me, but I do like this gray better. Another thing I want to point out is the cushioning on the inside. So when you're looking at this, on the 2007 version, you get a lot more cushion around the ankle. I'm not sure throughout the shoe, I haven't tried these on yet, but a lot more cushioning, and even on the tongue. It's a little bit more cushioning, but as you can see with the 2021 version, they're a lot thinner. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm not sure if that's what it looked like with the OG 3s back in '88, if they were a lot thinner. Maybe that's why, but that definitely looks like something that's a little bit different. Yeah, I will say I could be wrong, but it looks like the Jumpman is a tiny bit bigger on the 2007 version versus the 2020. You guys let me know. What do you think? Is the Jumpman a little bit bigger? No, yes. Awesome. As we look at the boxes here, if you're a person who bought Jordans when these were out, you get the infamous black patented Jordan box with the silver Jumpman. It also came with the very dope Jordan 3 card, which I've already done a video on these. So if you've seen that, you already know about this. Also, with every retro card, obviously they would highlight the shoe that it was coming with. They would show the shoe that they're currently on. So at this time, 21s were the newest Jordan model. Give you a little bit of history right there about the 3, when it came out, yada, 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 February 1988, super dope. On the back, it always gives you a picture or something that basically resembles or has Jordan with the shoes on. So this one, obviously with 3s, they're going to give you Jordan at the infamous 1988 dunk contest where he's jumping from the free throw line. So super dope. And then with this box, no Jordan card, no Jordan cards for years. But we do get a new updated personal box, shoe box for the 3s, which is dope. So they've been doing that here for a little over a year now. It's pretty cool. Something looks like they're going to continue to do for a lot of their retros of retros. And what I mean by that is shoes that are not OG colors, but they're coming out for a second time, which would be something like these. So definitely let me know how you guys feel about these. Let me know if these are something that you're gonna cop. Let me know if there's any other differences in the shoes that you all are able to point out. And definitely let me know. I love to hear. These are one of my favorite shoes from when I was younger. I was able to have. They're not the oldest pair that I still have from when I was super young, but they're one of them. So yeah, let me know. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And until next time, peace out.